It's the Daily Drama Podcast with Stephen Bradford. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
We're presented by dailydrama.com. And a couple things before we start talking about so much fun stuff. We're going on tour in a couple months. We're playing, I could list the cities, but it would take forever. But mostly Midwest, East Coast, Texas, Florida, Virginia, North Carolina. All those dates are available at stonecoldandthejackal.com. A couple shows are already sold out. Some are very, very close.
Do not wait. Please do not wait. These are selling like crazy. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah.
We have no idea why.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of fun, and it's become kind of a thing for people to go to the holiday show now, and it's awesome, and they're selling fast, so just don't wait.
That's right. But speaking of our holiday shows, dailydrama.com is giving away a couple tickets to our holiday shows. And it's very easy to be eligible. All you have to do is be on our email list. So go to dailydrama.com/sign up, and it's their free email list. You get a lot of cool stuff by being on their email list anyway. If you tell them what show you like, and they send you all the information from that show. So it's no cost to enter, super easy. Just be on their email list. And if you're the lucky winner, you'll get to go to the show that's
a VIP ticket, by the way.
A VIP ticket, so you get to take pictures with us.
Yeah,
and
cool.
Travel if necessary.
Yeah.
So it's the full package, and it's awesome. Also, dailydrama.com, there's a couple reasons why we work with them, and one of them is because they only tell things that are the truth, which is awesome.
Yes.
So there was this thing called the dailydrama.com sign of approval. Daily Drama seal of approval.
Yes.
Basically, so you know what you're reading is true. So when you're perusing the internet and you see that Steve's leaving General Hospital today,
yeah, it's just crazy.
and then Steve's coming back tomorrow, and that all that stuff, you can go to dailydrama.com and know that what you're reading.
And if it's anything with us, it's going to be a daily drama first anyway.
That's right.
And that's what's going to be true. So
anyway, great. So speaking of our show,
welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
Bradford and I are together today.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at us.
It's happening. We actually get to work together today, which is breaking news
yeah,
at
right.
dailydrama.com. We've got some fun stuff for today. So.
That's right. And it builds off of the fun stuff that's airing. So we are watching. Oh. Did we just miss something?
We did. Yes, we did.
We did?
We did.
How is that possible? They already ran the credits. This is the beginning of the episode. Are they showing it again in Central Time?
Oh, this is the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we wanted to, this whole caper, as people are saying, or adventure of going to find Lucky and figure out what's going on. And we're with Sidwell at the casino, and I got my I'm not James Bond by any stretch of the terms. And I have this really nice waiter coat on.
That's right.
Where it's a white tuxedo.
I wanted you to pour me some wine.
I could have. So yeah, we just wanted to sit down today. We're together, and we watched the show a little bit today.
Right.
And
we saw some things.
We did see some things. Well, the first thing that we saw is, what's his name? James.
Little James all of a sudden goes in, and he's talking to Ned Quartermain.
Ned who? What other Ned would it be?
I don't know. Flanders? But and all of a sudden James is there asking him, like, do you kiss people on the mouth?
and Ned's like, yep, I sure do.
I love kissing people on the mouth. And he's like, because Mom and Spinelli, it makes them happy when they kiss each other on the mouth. And I was like, what is happening?
Where are we going with this?
Where are we going with this?
Come on, James, lead us.
And then he's like,
James.
What's guilt? And I was like, but anyway, first of all, great job, Gary, the actor who plays James. Great job, bud. And also, like, I was like, why is he? I guess he had to talk to Ned because it's Michael. Because it's about Willow and Drew.
Yeah.
Because I was like, these seems like, if anyone's going to talk bird and the bees with little James, it should be the father figure that lives in his house.
And who's that?
Me.
Oh, that's you.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Yeah. I would not let you talk to any kid.
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees. I'll make it.
Would it be a song?
I'd make it a musical.
Okay, great. Then I'll let you. Otherwise, you're not saying nothing. You better be singing and dancing, bro.
But speaking of kissing people on the mouth. I mean, cliffhanger Thursday. Can we call it that?
Wow. Yeah, I forgot. It's
Thursday.
It's not Friday. I thought it was a Friday cliffhanger.
Take us in the room, man. I mean, like you did.
Well, there's nothing to take. You saw what happened.
Well, no. Okay.
So we were playing cards with Sidwell. Okay. Right. And
you got a great hand, by the way.
I had a great hand, by the way. Yeah. And Sidwell,
you made that choice very, very.
I think they missed a cut on there because I definitely folded.
Oh, you didn't actually see the hand go down.
Yeah, they didn't see the hand go down.
Because that is like, okay, I'm sacrificing my life for Lucky and Holly.
Right. So if Sidwell won, we all die.
Right.
If Lucky wins, him and Holly go free. If I won, me and Anna would go free.
Why were you two coupled like that?
Well, because we came to the casino together trying to find Sidwell.
I see, right.
And so he's like, that was the game of whatever.
Yeah.
The game, the stakes, the high stakes poker. And then I folded because I knew Lucky had to get out.
Oh, but for Lulu.
Or Lulu to have a chance.
Oh, that's right. That's what this is all about.
That's what this is all about. Yeah, is to getting Lucky out for Lulu to have a chance to survive.
Sure.
So I folded.
Right.
And I figured maybe there's a chance that we can get out. If maybe there's a way.
If two people can fight their way out, Jason and Anna are pretty good.
At the time I folded, I liked my odds.
Sure.
But then it turns out it's not. Odds aren't great. Odds aren't great right now.
Right.
It's life or death right now.
Well, so you guys will have seen Friday's episode. We haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen Friday, so
but I don't know. This will air on Sunday. Do you know what happens?
Do I know what happens?
Well, yeah. What happens after the kiss?
A lot.
A lot. So you're not sure what goes into Monday.
There's a lot of a culmination of being here at the camp, at Sidwell's camp.
Sure.
Happens.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
Was Lucky surprised to see you? Like what did
we had to keep it on the down low, but yes, he was surprised, but we couldn't tip Sidwell off.
That you know each other.
Yes.
So he doesn't know that you know each other.
Correct. No. Right.
Interesting.
So he knows that Holly and Anna know each other somehow, because basically we go to the casino, we're putting on the show essentially.
Yeah.
Someone hears Anna and Holly talking, and then we're basically made.
Right.
Right. He makes us there, and then the whole idea was to get an invitation back to the camp. To see where Lucky, to try to find Lucky.
So you wanted.
So we did get an invitation back to the camp, but we didn't know that he already knew what we were doing. Right. So he brought us back to the camp to kill us, basically.
Wow.
Or do something.
You wanted to ingratiate yourself with Sidwell.
Well, I'm not ingratiating at all. I was going to say, as Jason's not an ingratiator.
I was going to say you're not the most.
He's the Terminator. He's not the ingratiating guy.
You're not the
guy. Buddy, Sidwell, what's going on there, man?
Like I was going to say,
let's play a little Texas Hold'em and have some beer.
Right. Like.
Yep. That's right.
Hey, stranger.
That's
quiet stranger.
That's Anna's job.
Why don't you come back to my place for some drinks?
Yeah. Hey, weird guy.
Yeah.
Hey, weird guy who keeps staring at me. Why don't you come to my home? Come back to my camp.
Come to my home.
Jason from Friday the 13th.
We don't wear shoes in this house.
Yeah.
So take off those.
So boots. That's Anna's job to ingratiate, and she did, and
you thought for a second that you were doing right.
We thought we were okay, but then we're not okay.
Did he take your jacket? Because you weren't wearing it in that scene.
Yeah, because what happened was at the end of in the casino. We went back to the hotel to change.
Right. Okay.
And you're recording, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're checking.
Just double check.
Because when because we kind of had to cut midstream because the microphone plug was not plugged in. And I had flashbacks of that whole podcast in the room with Maurice when everything went, remember?
Well,
the first one we did with him.
Yeah,
that you lost on the cloud or something happened.
I was editing it as I was driving, because we recorded it straight into iMovie.
Yeah,
and iMovie froze and it didn't save it. It was
Not great.
yeah.
So I was like, okay, Jackal's not Jacqueline right now.
Oof.
But yeah, it was this is a good story. I mean, we had fun doing it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of, there's a lot of stunt stuff coming up, cool stuff that's coming up
Yeah,
in the next 2 or 3 days.
for sure.
To try to get lucky out of there. So
Yeah.
and we'll see what happens with this Jason and Anna.
Isn't it amazing?
Once it airs we can talk more about it next week, I feel. Once it airs
And we understand how people are reacting to it. You mean?
yeah, we'll just, we can talk about, the maybe what the intention was of the writers and how we work some things out and all these things, and because we saw it,
right?
Can we keep pointing over there, by the way, because that's where my TV is. So,
but no, I think you can, because this airs. This is going to air on Sunday, and it'll be 2 days. 2 days will have 3 days will have passed since it aired.
Yeah.
So I think we can actually talk about how you approached it.
Yeah, I mean,
because I saw what she was doing. She was definitely trying to play. Well, and she says it in the line. This is the end, isn't it?
Sure.
Like, and she was, when she was trying to like frantically unlock the cuffs, she was spiraling a bit.
Yeah.
Like that's, and you and I before recording talked about how Jason would react in that state.
Sure.
But also how Anna might react in that state, because she's been as an agent of the WSB, and
Sure.
she's dealt with situations where she probably thought, she was close to death at other points too.
Mm-hmm.
But knowing that you had to build up to a kiss, how do you chart that?
Yeah, because there has to be charting, right?
Yes.
Because I remember doing this once when it was Carly and Jason.
Yeah.
That they were about to die.
Right.
And it made sense then because
Sure.
Carly and Jason had been together.
Sure.
So you can justify that. This was a little hard to navigate
Mm-hmm.
in the sense that, oh, we're both dying, and then you just kiss.
Right.
These are two people who've been in danger their whole lives. I don't think Jason has a great fear of dying.
Sure.
Right? So then you have to go, okay, so what really is this about?
Right.
And then you look at, okay, well, maybe Jason doesn't want to die. He has kids.
Sure.
Maybe he doesn't want to be away. Maybe after the last couple of years, he appreciates being there more.
Right.
And with what, Anna's going through with the guilt over Charlotte and wanting to be there, whatever, you have to go through these conversations with the writers and stuff to go, hey, is this just a cliffhanger? Or what is this? What is this whole thing?
Story-wise, is there going to be something after this? Or is this just like a flash in the pan?
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, what are we building towards? Or are we not building to anything?
Exactly.
Right.
But then if you're not building to anything,
how
then
do you make sense of it?
Then you don't want to do stuff that's so out of character just for a scene or a kiss or a cliffhanger.
Right.
Right. So
she has no romantic partner right now, right?
No.
Right. So
no.
There is no
no
cheating on somebody.
So I think that the and I could be, I don't think I'm 100% wrong or right.
Sure.
I think maybe from the writer's standpoint is Jason and Anna have had a good alliance.
Yeah.
They have worked together well. And this is a point where two people, we believe that, I mean, you can see the emotion in her and the emotion of like, this is it. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen Jason go, I think this is it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't think, because you could, from the scene that we just saw, she's like, this is it, isn't it? And you saw in my face, like, this could be it. Like, I mean, I don't know how we're going to do this, So, we're here at work, everybody.
24.
Oh, okay, 24, and then we're gonna go. Okay, so
but that
all right,
works
cool.
out.
Yeah. So they're gonna talk a lot, but I'm gonna try to talk over them. So it's about figuring that out. Because you could tell that it was an emotional thing. She was trying to get the cuffs off, and then she blew up, and then there was the hug, and then there was the close proximity.
Yeah.
Of going, wait, what's happening? What's going on? And then you could see right there that obviously we heard guards coming.
Yeah.
And then I made the choice to kiss her,
Sure.
and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I can say.
That's all you can say.
You know, hear the guard. We're here, close proximity. What's going on? Hear the guard. Make the choice. Kiss.
Right.
Out.
That was Thursday.
That was Thursday. So
So
I don't know what happens Friday. So we'll talk more about it. But
wouldn't it be funny if someone won a card of poker on TV, like with just ace high?
what do you mean?
Everyone always gets like straight flushes,
Straight flush and
or
a
full
royal
house,
flush.
four of a kind.
I know that just doesn't happen.
Like, oh, I got nothing.
Listen,
oh,
I played poker a lot, and so have you. It
Right.
just doesn't. You're
Right.
like, oh, I have a three of a kind. Oh, well, I have a full house.
Right.
Well, I have a royal flush.
right.
Has that ever happened in a
No.
poker game at your house?
I just would love it if someone's like, I got a
I got a pair of twos.
I got a pair of twos.
Ace high. What do you got? Nothing.
Nothing.
King high.
Nothing.
How about you? Just two. Just a 10. That's it.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
It's
straight flush.
It's a high stakes poker.
Oh my gosh, because like none of that is like skill related. Like,
No, the betting skill related.
right?
That was all luck.
Yeah.
That wasn't about, and the whole idea about this whole Sidwell casino playing cards, and it's like you have to learn. You gotta just make it last.
Sure.
I mean, yes, when you're sitting there betting.
But there was no betting, right?
No, prior days there were. We were
Oh.
at that table where I caught a girl cheating.
Oh.
So there was a whole
Did you
thing.
kill her?
No,
Oh.
Sidwell took her out. His goons took her right out.
yeah.
So, but Anna was like, "You got to make this last, right?" So
Right.
I was just playing poker. You can do that when you're betting,
Right.
but that game with Sidwell at the end,
Just who's
it was 5-card draw. Right. We were playing Hold'em at the casino, and then it's 5-card draw.
right.
Right.
And
One hand.
one hand.
And he has three of a kind, full house, straight flush. Never happened.
No.
Ever.
Ever.
That's why we love soap operas.
That's yeah. But I feel like in TV that happens too. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Of course.
is it more dramatic if the hands are like,
Bigger,
I guess
more powerful.
more powerful.
Yeah, I think so.
But I love you got a straight flush, but it was like diamonds 2 through 7.
Yeah.
2 through
2, 3,
3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
3, 4.
8.
But it was like
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
so
7.
yeah, straight flush, but like
Yeah. Not a great looking one.
not a great looking one.
No. Yeah, I have that, and then Sidwell has a higher straight flush.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
You know,
Oh yeah.
that's funny.
So, but it is so it's fun to be working today. I'm
Yeah.
excited to be and like we have not worked together.
For a long time. Since the wedding? Since the wedding.
Right?
Wow. Wow.
Right? Since and that was like, oh, you're back in town. Like
Yeah.
that was didn't you come to Maxie's house at some point? And I saw you out the door? No, maybe not. I don't know. It wasn't much.
I don't even know
If
where Maxie's house is, dude.
yeah, it's in
I don't even know
it's
what it
in-
looks
It's
like.
in Port Charles somewhere.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Just watching that on screen, man, lucky you. Well, no, but like to have a whole storyline with Emma,
No, it's
Finola,
Yes.
Jonathan, and then have
I
Carlo
mean
in there.
it's like old school,
Yeah,
and with Carlo, it was so much fun, man.
yeah.
It was so much fun.
You know what's interesting?
That's
is,
when people start saying, "Oh, it's the story's not great," and this and whatever. People are going to say what
Yeah.
their opinions are. That's fine, but usually when we're having fun,
it's a good sign
I mean, listen. We can nitpick soap operas all day long,
for sure.
but this has been fun. Trying to save Lucky or bring him back to Port Charles is pretty cool.
Yeah,
So
yeah. You think talking about having Rick Hurst in the building.
yeah,
Having you back, having the character of Lucky back, or having
yeah,
Jonathan back,
yeah,
having the character of Lulu coming,
yeah.
like
Emma Sams,
right, having Holly back.
yeah.
Who was I talking to this? I was talking to one of our producers about like and in our publicist, I was talking about like sentimentality in soaps
Mm-hmm.
versus like finding quality moving forward. Like how much do you pair, like, because we are a historic show, right?
For
Like,
sure.
so, and there are characters that are part of that legacy.
Yes.
When you bring a lot of them back, like some might say, oh, you're going backwards rather than forwards, but what it feels like to me is that we're all moving forward. It's just that some of the pieces are part of the past as well. So how do you balance that, like
Yeah.
newness with
Yeah.
familiarity?
And I think there's a great example in this, and people might throw tomatoes at the podcast screen.
Okay.
The new Star Wars and the old Star Wars.
Sure.
The first movie that they did together, I don't know, Force Awakens, I don't know which one it was, when you had the old cast with the
Right.
new cast.
Ah, interesting. Yeah.
It was a perfect blend
Sure.
of going, hey, the nostalgia's there,
Right.
the characters, the old, you felt the old school with Chewbacca, you like it was
Right.
cool, and the new, right? That
Right.
you're introduced to the new, or maybe you knew the new from
Sure.
Disney Plus, whatever, and now they're together.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it feels like,
Yeah.
bringing back the nostalgia
Sure.
and moving forward,
Yeah.
you know. But we'll see.
Well, because all the people that are coming back through are incredible. So it's not just like when I can't help but just think of Rick, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm not sure who he's worked with. I saw him
Mm-hmm.
downstairs watching him with somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, man, they're lighting up working with him.
Yeah, dude, because it's just there's so much history
Yeah,
right away,
and he's so present, and he's so
Right away.
and he's
Yes.
he's right back where he was, like,
right back.
or he's not just where he was, he's better than where he was.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
he
it's
you
so
know
cool.
and
And then and then you bring like Jonathan back. You're like, dang man, he's so
Yeah.
good too. Like these guys are such good actors, and
Yeah.
you're like, it's just so fun to watch.
yeah,
So we hope you guys are enjoying it.
that's
too.
right. And
So-
like there's more stuff to come. Like I've found myself about to say a few things which I had to hold back because there's more fun stuff coming.
Yeah,
Thank you guys for watching.
you guys are awesome.
Don't forget
DailyDrama.com.
That's right.
/sign up. Get on the list to win
free tickets to
free tickets to our holiday show. It is a fun show too.
It is so much fun. And if you don't want to wait for a giveaway,
Get the tickets
get
now.
the tickets.
Yeah.
StoneColdandtheJackal.com. It's right there on the homepage, or you can click on the events little button and you can see it all. But thank you guys as always. Have
You guys
a
are awesome.
great week.